The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, maintains the social welfare needs of the Filipino people. Among their services are social protection, cash assistance, and relief operations. This government agency prioritizes the vulnerable groups of society, such as orphans, physically challenged individuals, indigenous groups, pregnant women, senior citizens, and among others. One of the reputable programs is the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, or 4Ps. This is a social protection program that focuses on human capital development through the provision of cash grants to eligible poor households, subject to their compliance with education and health conditionalities. Thus, this is the government's strategic solution for national poverty reduction and alleviation, which is then considered to be a human capital investment program. It is derived from conditional cash transfer programs that are similarly found in Africa and Latin America. The Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program was institutionalized into law by former President Rodrigo Duterte on April 17, 2019 through Republic Act No. 11310. Although its foundations originated in 2007, the project continued to expand throughout the years. The 4Ps provides financial aid to poor families in order to improve their health, nutrition, and education, especially for the development of children aged 0 to 18 years old. Among the benefits include health assistance and education grants to children who are attending school and visiting their health centers for regular preventive checkups and immunization schemes. Meanwhile, pregnant women also get their maternity needs usually addressed by professional healthcare workers. On a larger scale, families must participate in community-based campaigns on topics like child discipline, disaster preparedness, and women's rights.
Here in DSWD, we see the 4Ps program not just as a financial aid. Most of the time, the people look at 4Ps as a program that provides grants only. But in DSWD, we see more than that. We see beyond the cash benefits that we can get from the program. What I mean is that other than the financial aid that we give for health and for education, what we really focus on is the development of a family, empowering them to become equipped and knowledgeable about the things that they can access to from the government especially, and then that they will be able to stand on their own. So that's the end goal of the 4Ps program.
The program has produced educators, school administrators, engineers, lawyers, and social workers throughout the region. With all these success stories, how does one become a member of the 4Ps?
Well, to become a member of the 4Ps program, it starts with the Listahanan Project. The Listahanan Project is a project in the DSWD that determines who and where the poor are, which means that this is sort of like the census, as we know. So once the Listahanan is able to generate the list of poor households, they will refer these households to the 4Ps program. The 4Ps then sees if these households qualify or are eligible to the program.
Some perceive the beneficiaries to become dependent on the incentive, which is then counterproductive for the government to answer the woes of the poor and marginalized communities. On the contrary, these beneficiaries prefer these cash aids because employment for them is a privilege given to skilled and qualified workers.
Tormento di mi vida antes, hindi pa yun na 4Ps. Sa iri di yung mga mano, mahabdi, nabulbyo na kaasa. Pero tagwan talaga siyo. Kahit ang kurdayo ko na di yung mga anak, entero di yung mga pamilya. Y uno pa en yo perde esperanza mientras vivo yo. Yo al uno del mga pobre aquí na Pilipinas. Pero como kami man maridable, ayudahan kami. Ya pwede lang kami siyempre man survive sa diyamong vida. Punto ko na diyamong mga anak.
The DSWD now debunks these misconceptions and allegations of dole-out, corruption, and thriftlessness in the funds as no mere band-aid solutions for its constituents.
We do not believe in that. You know why? Because we have seen the stories of these beneficiaries, and we have seen many success stories, and in most cases these people that criticize the program, they are the ones who only have heard of stories that our beneficiaries do not spend their money for what it is intended. In the SWD, we need concrete data. If you do not have names, then we do not believe in that. Because with the SWD, we have name-based success stories. And those are the things that we believe in.
With 4.4 million families benefiting from the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, there has been a lack of social workers that function as the city or municipal link. A social worker has to oversee and monitor around 700 to 800 families.
In the SWD, we acknowledge that we cannot do everything. We cannot solve poverty. Hindi lang ang 4Ps. We cannot solve poverty on our own. We need the help, we need the convergence and the coordination of all other agencies that provide social services.
Despite these setbacks, the DSWD continues to provide opportunities for the poor to invest in the future, earn a living, and have a better life through the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program and their conditional measures in accepting financial grants. This has been Rivera from the Ateneo Communicators.